to run for that kind of family. You need to carry your slippers, hold it in your hand, and then you need to run. Hi guys, welcome back to our channel, the OLAWUNI'S. I am Juwy.
And this is King.
And we are the OLAWUNI'S, as I said before. Awkward. Anyway, today we are back with a scenario. We asked you guys to send us scenarios about your love life, you know.
Not necessarily love life though. It's just, even if you have scenarios, or maybe you have some questions in your head that you don't know how to approach it, and you want, you know, like an outsider's point of view of how you could handle something better. It doesn't have to be like what you're actually going through.
Yeah.
Something that you're probably planning to do, or maybe someone asks you something and then you don't know how to answer it, and then you want someone else's assistance. Then yeah, so yeah, send that to
us.
our way. So what it is, yeah, we're not licensed. We're just here to help in our own opinion. That's just it. Anyway.
So one of our supporters, a nice young gentleman, wrote into us, basically telling us about his scenario, which King is going to read out.
Yep.
Yeah.
So basically, he said, "Hi King and Juwy, you both are doing a great job. We love it. So here is a short story I want you guys to advise on, because few of us out here are experiencing this relationship failure due to what is tagged IWE papers. LOL. It's been a conflict of decision between telling a lady before the start of a relationship when it's illegal, and waiting for them to fall in love or even get pregnant before telling her about status. My short story, I met this wonderful lady, kind-hearted and really caring. A few weeks into the relationship, we would hang out, plan dates, talking a lot even at work, and all that was really invested time and all on each other, just as friends hoping to date. Then the question about status came in, and I didn't lie about it. Told her I was illegal, and boom, the obvious decline in conversations, calls, text, and all came into play. Friends said, you should have lied. The end. No more calls, big loss recorded, chai. I spent money, no be small though. Between all this, we had arguments about stuff that, like pretense. You're doing all this because you want something, you want to use me for papers, you are all like that. If I'm being asked, I truly do love her and never did for papers, but how best then can one show care? If you do, they don't believe. If you don't, they tag us uncaring. I met someone else, mommy's girl. It wasn't even up to a month before the mom and sisters started calling to dish out threats. They would call the police, call the immigration, and I want to use the daughter for IWE. Sad. Now I'm beginning to think about the other way to meet them and lie. What would you advise? Because so many of us are in these shoes, and it's just very awkward to come more from our Nigerian women and family. Do we engage in the don't lie, let her love, get her pregnant, or just telling till they run no more? Thank you very much.
Is that when he says Iwe and papers, like in the Nigerian lingo?
Oh, is that what that IWE is?
Yeah, Iwe. Pali.
Oh, Pali, my bad, bro. I didn't answer that properly.
Yeah. Our young gentleman doesn't have documents to stay in the country, and he's finding it difficult navigating the dating scene in the UK. He's asking how does he deal with dating whilst not having documentations to stay in the country? How does he find someone that's going to fall in love with him and not assume that he's only dating them because he doesn't have papers and needs a way to stay in the country, basically? So basically he's asking, should he continue to say the truth until at one point a girl will stay, or should he wait until they fall in love or even get pregnant and then tell them the truth?
Okay, so the way I see it, yeah,
let's take it from the beginning. I feel like it was quite a long scenario, so I want to dissect it because it's quite a few things he's saying.
Okay, so if I was to let me put myself in your shoe, yeah.
First of all, would you be dating if you didn't have documentations in the country?
Of course I would date. Why can't I not date?
And why would you date?
Because I ain't got papers doesn't mean I shouldn't date.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because in the day, yes, it's gonna either way. It's gonna look a certain way. If you date without papers, the girl, when they find out, they'll think, okay, do you really like them? Do you really love them? Or are you here just to get what you want to get?
I would say, for me, let me start from the beginning. For me, I think that just because someone doesn't have papers or doesn't have a stay in this country doesn't mean that they don't have the right to date. I don't know where people get that from. That, oh, you don't have papers, are you using me? Like, come on, like, okay, that doesn't, to be honest with me, it doesn't make sense. Yeah. That because someone doesn't have papers and they're talking to you, so as a woman, do you think you're not worth it? That's what I'm thinking. Like, do you think all your worth is your papers? The UK is not that great, love. Like, it's really not. Like, but if someone was seeing me and then they later told me that they didn't have papers, I wouldn't necessarily think the reason why he's dating me is because sorry, I've got loads of different, like, selling points. Like, I'm beautiful, I'm smart. There's a lot of things, not just because I got money or I've got Iwe or I've got papers. I personally wouldn't jump straight to that. I wouldn't.
You wouldn't jump into as in what? As in
I wouldn't jump into conclusion that the only reason why he's with me is because of papers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You wouldn't think that's the only reason why. You're gonna be doubting it because you don't know where his head's at. Like I said already, anybody, when you just meet somebody for the first week or whatever, and you're already, talking about papers,
it's gonna always be someone that's gonna give someone else papers. And the funniest thing here is that is in our African culture that we see this as such a big deal. In other cultures, Indians, Pakistanis, different Asian origins, Jewish people, everyone, they even make it a point to go and marry someone from back home to bring them into the country. So why is it with African people, like some African people, we think that, oh, like, I can't, like, it makes me vulnerable, it makes me, do you know what I mean?
Nah, I think what the problem is, what a lot of ladies are scared of is, I'm not a woman, but what I think is this, is to give somebody that kind of help. Let me just keep it simple. That kind of help, and then at the end of the day, maybe get cheated on or something bad in return, or get left. Some girls get dumped, after that, and then the guy move on to another woman. Or some guys actually have their real woman back home or wherever, and then they try to just get another girl to get papers and then bring their real woman here. So that's why some people don't want to get involved in this.
My point is that if you don't give it to this person, there's different ways of helping someone. This is just one of the ways.
Yeah, it's one of the ways, But the question,
this is just one of the ways. So I feel like even if you don't help this person will get help in one way or another. It's either they stay in the country for a long time, maybe they get a work visa. It's just some way, like, if God doesn't help the person through you, the person would get help regardless. That's the way I see it. And also, a lot of the times, even if it doesn't work out afterwards, that's so be it. But I think the way that the documentation in this country works now is that if you're doing it through marriage, the person has to stay with you for 10 years.
Oh, it's 10 years now?
Yes, 10 years now. So sorry, most marriages don't even last 5 years. So for me, it's a thing where, mate, this is guaranteed that our marriage will last for at least 10 years.
Yeah, they will tolerate each other for the people. Okay, so now say I'm that guy.
But tell me, the first 7 years of marriage is the hardest, and the first 7 years is when people get the most divorces. Stay with me. If the person has to stay with you for 10 years to get their final piece of passport for the country that they could stay, like, free willingly, even if they leave you, that means you've passed the 7 years. The person might just be like, oh yeah, let me just, like, because you've already known each other, you've already built a life together, you already built a foundation together.
They will settle. Nah, don't follow that advice, sorry.
I'm not saying follow that advice, but I'm just saying, like, if you think about it in that way.
Bear in mind, some ladies use that as advantage over the guy. They feel like they can control you and tell you what to do, tell you where to sit, where to go to, where not to go to. Well, they can mess you up anytime. Now, you want to help me out, but you give me attitude. You're controlling me. And it takes 10 years. I'm going to have to kind of obviously just tolerate you for that 10 years. I would not be serious with you. I will be as serious to you.
So you think men can wait 10 years before they show you their new
colours? The guys want something we can wait.
Wow.
If we want something we can wait.
I wouldn't.
Guys can wait. That's hear what I'm saying, I'll be with you to get the papers. Yeah, I don't know. This might not help you, bro. What I'm about to say, it might not help you, yeah. But I'm just gonna say it, innit?
Yeah.
This part, don't just. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Boy, yeah. You're giving me attitude, like I said, trying to help me out with the papers and everything, right? And then, like I said, you're giving me attitude and everything. Yeah, I'll tolerate you. I'll probably have a real girlfriend somewhere else.
This is why girls don't want to help.
That's what I'm saying.
This is why girls don't want to help. Because the way the mind of a woman works and the way a mind of a man works is so different. Because if someone's helping me in that way, I will be so loyal to them. Like
loyal to them if they're slapping you up. Okay,
thank you.
That's
separate.
Good. No, it's not separate.
That's separate.
Now you want papers.
That shows that that's not the type of person you should be with anyway. And even you should, just because you want papers, you shouldn't be somewhere where you're getting abused.
Wait, hold up.
You're not a punching bag.
That's an example. Hold up. You just said now that you take it. So say you want papers.
No, I said I'll be loyal to that person.
Loyal to that person.
If that person is doing that for me, not with the punching and all of and hitting you. No.
Right,
I
cool.
don't agree
Forget
with
that
that.
all physical. Yeah. Cool. I'm the guy now. You want papers, right? Then I'm being emotionally abusive to you, or I feel like because guys, everyone does that. Guys do that too. They feel like they own, especially when a woman doesn't have a job, and the guys want paying for the bills and doing everything, which is good. It's not a bad thing. But some guys end up taking advantage of the girl, and then the girl has no say in the relationship. That's how it is with the papers as well. So you're telling me you're gonna be loyal to me still?
No, not if you do that. That shows that you're not the type of person that
but you already want papers for me, and I've already put your papers through. Are you gonna now cancel it? How are you sure you're gonna find another guy that's willing to do the same thing? Now it's where it comes to again. That what I say is guys can actually wait, or they will have somebody else.
So he said with this girl that as soon as she found out about the papers, she stopped talking to him. It's either she's insecure or she never liked you in the first place.
That's just it. She doesn't like you enough to that level to help you out to that extent. Now she's insecure. She just you're on different page, you're on different level of feelings. That's just
it. You're
a woman that likes you or love you. She would oversee all the stuff and she would want to help you. 100%. So and then also some women also want guys that are already made.
Yeah.
That ready-made men. They don't want a guy that they have to start building and the girls, and some girls ain't got time for that. So she probably that one that she sees it, to her that's a red flag. She's out. I'm not gonna blame her, to be honest, because not everyone has to do. It's not by force they have to help.
His friend said that, oh, you should have lied. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that's what you should have lied, as in don't say nothing and then get the girl pregnant, lock her in, like trap her in basically. That
you shouldn't have said nothing.
That one. I understand why they say don't say nothing. They're basically telling you to be selfish, innit?
Yeah.
That's what basically.
That's basically what they're
be selfish.
Be selfish. You want to be a selfish person.
What do you want in life? If do you want to use this person?
Do you want to use this person?
What you do?
I'm just because the points that you're making is so.
No,
the pastor, and then next to the pastor there's like the person that's judging the pastor. Like he's saying, do you want to use this person? Do you want to be selfish?
Eventually she's gonna find out. Yeah. Eventually she's gonna leave you, most likely. Eventually you might not even get that paper at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? But
that's the thing.
Yeah.
You're gonna create animosity.
And then you can that's just
you're gonna create, and she's gonna resent you even if she stays with you, she's going to resent you because of the way the relationship started.
Again.
Yeah, she's gonna resent you because of the way that the relationship started. The relationship started on. If she didn't ask you, then that's a different case. But if she's asked you and you're purposely keeping it away from her, then you are starting the foundation of your relationship is already rocky.
To also be scarring this person because now you've lied, you've showed her something, she's probably given herself to you, and then you now use that to get papers. Okay, cool. Say it doesn't work out, for example. Do you think she's gonna trust another person again?
Then he then goes on to speak about a mummy's girl. That it wasn't even up to a month and the mum and sisters started calling to dish threats and said they will call the police and call immigration, that you want to use it. You need to run for that kind of family. You need to carry your slippers, hold it in your hand, and then you need to run.
How did they know? Did they tell them?
I think he told them, yeah.
Oh, you told her then early? And
yeah.
Then the mum and the sister are now obviously on your case. Yeah. Okay.
This sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? Like, how did it escalate that quickly?
It's just they just don't want that. They just don't want that headache. Because
no, but why would they call him to? It sounds like there's something else that's happened.
Depending on what he's doing.
Yeah.
Well, you've been good, bro. It's not a joke here, but bro, if they're already hotting you up in the month,
what's going on?
What's going on?
Like, because it sounds like a big escalation.
What's going on? What are you doing? Are you doing something that is making them not want you around
at all? That's
that they don't want, that they're calling to threaten you. Like, what are you doing?
Because that's a big threat.
Yeah. Because the worst they would do. I mean, I'll just if I'm a dad and I'm hearing, okay, yeah, my daughter's got a boyfriend, no papers, blah blah blah. I'm not interested in that. Baby, leave the guy alone. I don't want to see you with him. That's it. Maybe they did that, and then he doesn't want to still leave. Or maybe the girl is still on it, and then the mom's like, you know what, I'll just threaten
I'll just get involved.
Get involved and scare him off. So it could be that as well. Maybe they're trying to just scare you off. But all in all, the whole moral of the whole story is this, bro. I think you should tell. I say tell. If it's me, if I'm you, if I was in your boat, I would tell. I would tell that, yeah, this. If it gets to that point, I will tell. Because at the end of the day, if you don't say it now, it's gonna come out eventually. Like they say, what stays in the dark comes out in the light eventually, and then it's gonna whatever headache or problem that you could have faced this small, then it's gonna magnify.
It's gonna magnify a lot.
Yeah, times 10, and then you're gonna lose a lot more.
Because you've grown, you've built together, you've grown a lot of things. So it's better for these kind of things to happen in the early days. And one thing I would say as well is that not all females, not all women are like this.
Yeah.
I feel like there's gonna be a woman out there for you that's gonna accept you with all your baggage. Like, everyone's got something that they need to deal with, especially when it comes to relationships. You're taking on a whole new person. You're taking up all their good, all their bad, all their ugly. You're gonna take it like you're taking up a lifetime of things that you're gonna have to deal with. So, and that's vice versa. Like, they're gonna have to take things off you. You're gonna have to take things off them. All the traumas, everything. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like there's gonna be someone for you out there that's going to see that and not even see an issue with that.
What I would have done if it's me, yeah, is obviously when you meet somebody, yeah, you have to obviously get to know them first. Get to know them like properly before you can even think about opening up something so sensitive like that. That one about a month, that was a bit too early. Maybe before you open up anything about your life.
About your life, yeah, because they can use that against you. Look at what they're saying now. I think definitely tell as well, but make sure that you're in that kind of place where you trust the person and where you actually see a future with them, and evaluate as well yourself. Like, are you falling in love too quickly? Like, I don't know. Yeah,
you might just be them kind of guys that fall in love too quick and start pouring out in your life.
Pouring out. Yeah, it's not needed.
Also, yeah, I need to add something to this. Yeah, before you tell any woman that you have no papers, yeah, you should already have something going for yourself.
Yeah. You
should already have made plans. You should already have put in application. You should already have done something. Get some documentation ready. Be doing it already before any girl comes in. Let them meet you halfway. Not meet you like, oh yeah, you ain't got nothing and yeah, baby,
yeah.
No girl wants that. Yeah. Like, what have you done?
Yeah, what have you done yourself?
But if you come and say, oh, okay, maybe after a month of talking,
not a month,
or after whatever period that you feel comfortable to tell the girl, then you just be like, you know what, yeah, I ain't got papers. You know, obviously there's gonna be a conversation, you're gonna dialogue between two of you. Then you're gonna be like, yeah, alright, cool, this is what I've done this application, I've got this document, this address, this is in place.
Yeah.
That might actually help you a bit.
Yeah, because you've already got something going yourself.
Going without her.
Yeah, without her. So she doesn't think that you need her.
You need her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Actually, she don't feel like you need her. She just feel like, you know, you just need maybe like some kind of a support system.
Yeah.
Just someone to just support you, edge you along.
Yeah.
No, someone that's gonna come from the beginning
and they do everything for you.
Yeah, like marry you, get
put the money,
go to the States. We don't want all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So you need to have papers, like things done halfway at least. Not even halfway, maybe the whole thing, but just be doing something already before telling anybody. Be doing something already. So that way the girl would even respect you.
Going forward, I think that you should definitely leave those two girls alone.
No, I'm sure they do.
Yeah, leave them alone. And looking into the future, just, you know, work on yourself, and then that special woman will definitely come. So, thank you guys for watching today, and we hope to see you again very, very soon.
Alright, man. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, click on the bell button so you can be notified of the next videos. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one, man. So we're looking forward to seeing more emails. And yeah, you see down below, comments. Let's have a discussion about this. If you feel like we gave a wrong advice, or maybe there's something else you could have added, let us know. Right, just put it down in the
let's have a
comment
chit
below
chat.
and let's talk from there.
All right, bye guys.